I'll sing your theme song. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Believe it or not, we actually stayed in one place for a whole month. Once we hit North Dakota, we hit the land of friends and family. So we spent an entire month hopping around from one friend's house to another until finally we ended up at Nat's parents' place. They even own a little piece of land on the edge of town and put in a electric post for us so we could stay there long term more easily. One great thing about being stationary for a while is I get to do a lot of home improvement projects. Another great thing about being stationary is I can order a lot of packages on Amazon. So I want to give you a little tour of all the little things that I did while we were in one place for a whole month. One thing I wanted to do was replace the backsplash that came with the RV, both in the bathroom and in the kitchen. So I ended up ordering these decorative tile stickers for the kitchen and this teal kind of tile backsplash for the bathroom. But I didn't get enough of the tile stickers, so I decided to use the bathroom backsplash in the kitchen instead. I didn't actually have to do a backsplash in the bathroom because I ended up painting it this blue color. I did quite a few things in the bathroom. Well, the first thing I did was install this toothpaste dispenser and toothbrush holder. And it even has these four different rinsing cups. 1, 2, 3, and then one down here as well. The main reason I got this is because the kids have trouble squeezing the toothpaste out. And toothpaste would just end up all over the place, and the toothbrushes would end up all over the place too, even on the floor, which I don't have to tell you, it's pretty gross. So this thing has been miraculous. And obviously it's not made for RVs, so I thought when we drive it might rattle around, we might have the toothbrushes falling out, the cups falling out, who knows what, but everything stayed where it was supposed to stay. It was crazy. Even on like washboarded dirt roads, nothing fell out. So I'm very, very pleased with this. On Amazon. They're not sponsoring me, by the way, but they should. So that was one thing I did that I loved. Another thing is the bathroom door. I removed one of the mirrors off the bathroom door because it broke and there were just holes and it was ugly. So I decided to order a cool door decal of a beautiful beach. And what's great is if you open the door, you can see it from the living room as well. So it's nice to have a little bit of beach in my home. And speaking of which, I also got a beach decal for the bathroom itself on the wall. So it looks like you're sitting on the toilet and you're right next to an open window by the beach. In fact, one of my kids said she's not scared to go to the bathroom anymore because she can just look at the beautiful picture. I said, that's one perk I didn't even think about. I did painting as well. I painted the benches and I painted these walls. It was just the old wallpaper with green stuff on it. One huge thing I did was manage the sleeping situation. I did a video about how I took out the couch and put in the cot bunks for the kids to sleep on. But we missed our couch a lot. I took out this front seat, the passenger seat, and put in a new couch. And we've got one kid being very cozy. She's not outside playing because she's feeling a little sick. Put a cot bunk above the couch so Abraham has more headroom. And then on the other side, Elsa has more headroom up there. And I also ordered a couch nugget. They're all the craze right now because they can be couches, they can be beds, they can be play forts. The kids have been building forts out of them. And I like these kinds especially because you don't have to wash the covers at all. They're just like this gymnastic mat material that can be wiped off. The nice aqua color goes with my beach theme as well. Another thing I did is get a TV mount. A small screen TV. I can unhook it here. Hook it when we need to travel so it doesn't just rattle all over the place. Push up and it comes down. And it rotates. And And up here I have a DVD player and a Roku, so we can stream or watch DVDs if we want. And it just stows super easy. TV. Another thing I had time to do was mount our MIMO antenna on the roof. And that has been a big improvement in our internet speed. So totally worth doing. You know, when we got this RV, there were just mirrors everywhere. I like this full-length mirror right here next to the bathroom. And I like this mirror above the sink. And that's pretty much all the mirrors we need, I think. So these closet door mirrors, I ended up getting this bamboo privacy film, which is usually for windows, but it works really well on mirrors as well. Gives it kind of a zen feel to it, I think. I also redid our office space. I got rid of the countertop I put here to make a bigger desk because sitting here as a desk was not working very well for me. I really like this spot as a standing desk. So I ended up putting the ginormous screen here, which when we travel, I can stow here and make it nice and secure like that. And I have my laptop here and my devices here for mobile development. Behind here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is our wireless printer. It's okay if it's hidden behind this because we don't use it very much. Up here I have my tools that I access the most, so I can just reach up and grab it. Tape measure, one of my best friends. My other best friend is this guy right here. We are inseparable. I need a little holster, that would help a lot. Speaking of stowing things while we drive, any little thing that you can do to make stowing things easier is totally worth it. For example, just putting this little ledge on this bathroom counter means that I don't have to stow anything that's up here. I can put stuff up there and it won't fall off while I'm driving. And I did the same thing for this ledge up here. We have all our just grab and go kind of outdoor stuff up here, like hats and masks and things. It was the last straw when I opened the door and a flashlight fell on my head. We also finally decided to get a new mattress. We just got one of those mattress in a boxes from Walmart and it's working just fine. And it's great because every little thing we do makes it feel more and more like it's ours. Oh, that's another thing I bought while I was here, was a little sewing machine. When I installed the curtains, I just kind of cut them off to the right length with the thought that I'd be able to hem them some other time. And that time finally came. I also made adjustments to my driving chair. I ended up making this out of some extra curtains to just cover up the duct tape because I cut this thing open and took out all this extra padding that was just killer on my neck when I was driving. Another thing I decided to order on Amazon because I had heard of it from, once again, other RV moms, was an air fryer. It's basically a small convection oven, and convection ovens are amazing because they cook everything really evenly, really quickly. I don't have to wait for it to preheat and can make so much in it. I've actually thought about totally removing this propane oven and stove. I'm just using the oven to store things. We even have cereal boxes down there, cutting board and the different pans. If I can remove that, I could put like a butcher block counter on top so I don't even need a cutting board and just create drawers or cupboards down here to store things. But that is a bigger project that I might wait to do when we're stationary again. The last thing I got, well actually one of the first things I got, is one of those bicycle trailers. I was a little concerned about where we were gonna store it, especially since we actually got rid of our minivan, but it folds up super easily, stows in the back, and it's actually really easy to pop up and use. You know, our two oldest have their own bikes that they can ride, but the two youngest just have little scooters. So I've been wanting one of these trailers so I could go on bike rides. Hop in the back, girls, here we go. So it's been amazing to be in one place for long enough to do some of the things that have been on my bucket list for a long time and order some of the things that have been on my wish list for a long time. But now I feel like we are ready to hit the road again.